50 years ago. This bridge was once a landmark of a divided nation, but now is a symbol for change. The spirit of this bridge transcends race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, and social status.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours, oh, one day.
The story behind the song, true or false? Was the song inspired by the fight for civil rights of Martin Luther King Jr.?
True. The song belongs to the movie Selma. Selma is the story of a movement. The film chronicles the tumultuous 3-month period in 1965 when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. led a dangerous campaign to secure equal voting rights in the face of violent opposition. The epic march from Selma to Montgomery culminated in President Johnson signing the Voting Rights Act of 1965, one of the most significant victories for the civil rights movement.
Do you know that in 2015 the song Glory won the Golden Globe and the Oscar the Best Original Song?
Stewart Buffer Jr. was born in Philadelphia in 1942. Since he was a child, he had a clear idea of what he wanted to do, working in aerospace engineering. Despite his own high school teacher telling him that college was not for him, he continued on his path, and years later he became the only black engineering student at Pennsylvania State University in 1960. And in 1964, he went through pilot training in Arizona and received his pilot wings 1 year later. Buffer served his duty in Vietnam, and after this he worked as a flight instructor in Texas. He started studying at the Air Force Institute of Technology in 1972, and in 1974 he received an MS in Aerospace Engineering and a PhD in 1978. During this same year, he was one of the 35 selected applicants out of 10,000 for an astronaut training
On
program.
August 30, 1983, he flew the space shuttle, conducted experiments, and helped launch satellites, provide communications and weather information for India. President Ronald Reagan called the space shuttle during their mission and told Buffer, "You will serve as a role model for so many others and be so inspirational." Buffer flew a total of 4 missions in space and continued with NASA until 1993. He became the vice president of a computer software company in Maryland after retiring. Buffer broke the color line of space.
For the simple fact of being human, we deserve the same respect and have the same value in this world.
Despite the adversities, we will continue to fight to show ourselves as we really are.
Making it clear that as long as we look for good things,
We will live the fruits in our present and the future.